Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're swinging back in time to 2004 to talk about what many still consider the greatest superhero movie ever made, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2. This film didn't just meet expectations. It web-blasted right past them, becoming a cultural touchstone. So let's peel back the mask and uncover some amazing facts about this masterpiece. First off, let's talk about the villain. Dr. Otto Octavius, played brilliantly by Alfred Molina, is one of the most compelling antagonists in comic book movie history. But did you know that before Molina was cast, several other big names were considered? Actors like Robert De Niro and Ed Harris were on the list. Even Sam Neill, who worked with Raimi before, was a possibility. But Molina brought a perfect blend of menace and tragedy to the role that's hard to imagine anyone else achieving. He even came up with his own little sound effect for the tentacles, a sort of snorting, growling noise he'd make on set to get into character. The physical demands of being Spider-Man almost cost us Tobey Maguire. After the first film, he suffered a back injury, and for a while, it looked like he might not be able to return for the sequel. The studio was so concerned they actually started screen testing other actors, most famously Jake Gyllenhaal. Can you imagine a different Peter Parker? Luckily, Tobey recovered just in time to put the suit back on, and the rest is history. Funnily enough, Jake Gyllenhaal would later enter the Spider-Man universe as Mysterio in Far From Home. Now, let's get into one of the most iconic scenes in any superhero movie, the train sequence. Peter, without his mask, using every last bit of his strength to stop a runaway train. It's a powerful moment of pure heroism. What makes it even more special is what happens next. The grateful passengers, having seen his face, gently pass his exhausted body back into the train car and promise to keep his secret. One of them even hands him back his mask. That scene perfectly captures the spirit of Spider-Man. He's not just some godlike figure. He's one of them, a hero from the neighborhood. It's a moment that still gives me chills. The visual effects in this movie were groundbreaking for their time. The Doc Ock arms were a masterful blend of practical puppetry and CGI. A team of puppeteers controlled the massive physical claws on set, which gave Alfred Molina something real to interact with. This practical approach made the digital enhancements feel so much more tangible and threatening. The result was a villain who felt incredibly real and menacing. The film deservedly won the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects, beating out other huge movies like Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban. Sam Raimi's signature style is all over this film. He started his career in horror, and you can see those influences pop up, especially in the hospital scene. When Doc Ock's tentacles awaken and attack the surgeons, it plays out like a classic horror movie sequence. The quick cuts, the suspense, the jump scares, it's pure Raimi. It was a bold choice to include such an intense, frightening scene in a mainstream superhero movie. But it works perfectly to establish just how dangerous the tentacles are, independent of Octavius' will. Let's not forget the emotional core of the film, Peter Parker's struggle. He's losing his powers, failing his classes, and pushing away the people he loves. The movie brilliantly explores the theme of the hero's sacrifice. Peter briefly gives up being Spider-Man to try and live a normal life, but he ultimately realizes that with great power comes great responsibility. The scene where he confesses to Aunt May about his role in Uncle Ben's death is one of the most powerful and well-acted moments in the entire trilogy. It's this focus on the human drama, not just the superhero action, that makes the film so resonant and timeless. Spider-Man 2 set a new standard for what a superhero sequel could be. It took everything that was great about the first film and deepened it, giving us a more complex hero, a more sympathetic villain, and an emotionally rich story that still holds up today. It's a movie that understands the heart and soul of its character. What's your favorite moment from Spider-Man 2? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this look back, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite films. See you next time.